crash, that you're in for a bad fucking time. And there was this guy, and he was chugging bush ice all night. And at some point or another, he went off to the corner of the woods or whatever area I made up for this story. And he squatted down, sort of like this. And he started to cry. And he said, "Oh my God, I don't understand. I don't understand why you keep doing this to me. Oh my God." And then he started to laugh. And he said, and then he started audibly talking to God. If anybody ever does that around you, leave. Leave right then and there. Don't wait around for the punchline, because you might be it. And anyway, this guy Possum he said, stay away from that dude. And I said, whatever, And I went over and I put my hand on his shoulder and I was like, are you okay? And he hit me in the face with a hammer. So, common sense does not exist. Because all of my instincts said, stay away from this guy, right? And I didn't do it. If that's not enough to convince you that there's no fucking such thing, I have 3 words for you. Paris fucking Hilton. Why is that bitch famous? Why do I even know who she is? Seriously, I don't listen to radio. I don't watch television. Very simple. But nevertheless, somehow that bitch has somehow found a way to rent space in my head. She can't sing, she can't dance, she can't act, she's not funny, she's not even that good looking. She can't even make a decent porno. How hard is it to make a decent porno? Seriously, have you seen this shit?
No.
For real, man. I accidentally Googled necrophilia. It's frightening, man. I would call her a dead fish, but dead fish typically flop around before they die. Which is silly to me because, I made 2 pornos, and I didn't even mean to. I just keep forgetting to turn off my webcam. Which I'm kidding, of course. No, I knew it was on both times. If somebody else gives a reasonable example of no common sense, there's a word in the English language. It's a little frightening to me. I promised myself that I would never use it on stage. Thankfully, there's only 8 of you here, which really makes me sad because there was 18 of you here before I started. But there's a word in the English language. It makes people uncomfortable. It's a little frightening. It elicits hatred and it's just not an okay thing to say, period, no matter what the circumstances are. I'm sure a few of you probably already know what I'm talking about. It begins with N and it ends with R.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. NASCAR?
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I worked in a NASCAR museum for a little bit, and there was a number of there's a guy that's wandering on stage here, and it makes me a little uncomfortable. I mean, I know I'm pretty, but and he has a bicycle and a skateboard. He's getting somewhere in a fucking hurry. There is. Now, I'm not saying that every NASCAR fan is an idiot. I'm just saying that I worked at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and every single person that I dealt with there was a fucking idiot. So maybe it was a coincidence. I don't know. It was during the gas hike. You remember back when gas was $187 a gallon? And so there's these idiots that drove their houses to a place where people drive 500 miles. Are there any NASCAR fans out here? Any of you guys NASCAR fans? No? Are you a NASCAR fan? You're a NASCAR fan? Really? You look like a moron. So anyway, they drive 500 to end up in the same place that they started. And these idiots are complaining about gas prices, and I couldn't get over it. Now, I understand probably not all NASCAR fans are idiots. Alright, I respect that. I mean, maybe there's like more intellectual fans, you know, that don't show up at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Maybe they go to like fucking Stephen Hawking's Motor Speedway or something, you know? You know, so I don't know. And now, if that's not good enough for anybody who still believes that common sense exists, I will say this. Somebody eventually would have restructured, devoured this government that we have going on, and they would have rebuilt it. Right? Like, wouldn't you have? Like, I would have. It amazed me when George Bush stole the election. And I mean, stole, like, fucking Smokey and the Bandit. Like, you know, so, like, here's the thing that gets me. Alright, there's this woman. She was elected to Congress. Her name is Kay Hutchinson. Don't feel bad if you haven't heard about her. It doesn't make you any less smart. Actually, knowing her name fucking dropped my IQ about 2 points. But why is this woman, this strange woman, who was elected by Texans and Texans only, allowed to be a thorn in the side of the man? The man, mind you, not the U.S. We didn't elect the Democratic Party. We elected one man. We decided, cool, like, this guy seems to have our better interests at heart, and we trust him to run our country. So why is this strange woman that none of us voted for, I'm assuming, are you from Texas?
John.
Yes, you. Are you from Texas?
Now?
Yeah. No? Okay. Are you from Texas? The guy sitting next to the man at chest is from Texas. No? No, neither am I. I could go around the room, none of you motherfuckers are from Texas. But, okay, so why is this woman allowed to be a thorn in the side of the individual that we decided as a majority? Not every, I'm sure there's like one person in here who voted for him, who voted for Mitt Romney, who's just, you know what, whoever you are, you creep me out, kind of frighten me a little bit. Why is this bitch allowed to be a thorn in the side of this man? And this is like, this comes back to the core fundamental belief that I have that there's no such thing as common sense. There's sense and there's nonsense. You know? And here's my last example of no common sense. It doesn't exist. Fat people. Are there any fat people here? Does anyone want to own up to it? Am I even allowed to say that?
Really?
He has a fat head. Okay, fat people. Look, listen. With the exception of fat black girls, because fat black girls are fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that because I'm dark.
I move too much.
You know? Fat people. Hey, baby. Fat people, look, if there's any of you out there, if there's not, I don't care, these lights are really bright, I can't really see who's standing in front of me. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Every now and then I'll get on a fat person about why they're fat. And they always go, oh, it's a gland disorder. It's a gland disorder. I have a gland disorder. As they're shoving fried chicken in their face. And here's the thing. If you truly believe that, pick up a picture of the Holocaust survivors. You know, like when they like release people from the camps and shit, and point out the fat person with the gland disorder. There's none there because it doesn't exist because that is a crock of shit. For real, like at some point, maybe like when you're at your house, like sitting around doing nothing, because let's face it, that's the reason you're fat. You've probably finished about 8 ho-hos before you realize that you're just talking through your fat teeth. Talking through your Talk, yeah, feel free to join in anytime, sir. What the hell? Anyway, I do definitely want to finish up with a bit that I wrote about zombies. Are y'all fans of zombies? I'm a fan of zombies.
Not, I am.
Yes, The Walking Dead does rule, sir. Absolutely. I can't see very well, like I said, and but I saw this guy one day. It was about like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, this idiot, he's walking down the road and he's doing this motion. He goes. It turned out to be just some drunk old guy, right? But like for like an hour and a half, I actually thought it was a zombie. And I got so fucking excited, for real. I was like, here it comes, zombie apocalypse, bitches. And they were like, and here's the thing I have to say to everybody that I care about. There's only about 3 of them in the audience. I'm sorry, I don't care about the rest of y'all. Nothing personally. I just don't care about you. But I do have to say this to like every single person that comes around me during a zombie apocalypse. What's the nice way to say this? Charlene, what's the nicest way to say this, sweetheart?
I don't know.
I will shoot you in the fucking face. I do not care. I will shoot you. That's really nice. Yeah? Okay. I will shoot every single individual I see in the face. God save you if you get a cold sore around me during a zombie outbreak. Because like for real, like I don't know. Maybe you like nailed a chick the night before, and she was gonna turn into a zombie like 8 hours later. Like I'm not taking the risk. You might have herpes. You might actually have, which is way worse than herpes, by the way, zerbies. Absolutely. You might have zonorrhea. Laugh at that shit. It took me like fucking 10 weeks to work on that joke. Oh my goodness. So I don't have a really good lead into this, but I will finish off with this. This was supposed to be a gay bar, according to the website. And I gotta say, I've done 3 gay bars up to this point. This is the straightest gay bar I've ever been in my fucking life. I'm 30 years old. I've been trying to do comedy for, I know I look like gay if I'm younger. And I've been trying to do comedy for about like 6 to 7 months. I'm honing it up. I swear to y'all, I'll get better. Or work at McDonald's or whatever. But anyway, so this was supposedly like a gay bar according to the website and shit. So I had all these like gay jokes like worked out, And I can't really use them because straight people don't get gay humor. That's something I definitely learned early on. And being gay is weird. Like here's a good example of what I mean by weird. Like I don't mean like weird, like weird. I just mean like I don't understand it. I tried to be gay once. It didn't work. No, it didn't. It was great right up until the guy tried to put his wiener in me, and then it was like, oh, whoa, Like, I don't know about all this, But I will say this. Here's the thing about being gay that irritates me just a little bit. Is the people who are constantly knocking homosexuality are these uptight, yuppie, Christian conservative assholes who know absolutely nothing about the culture. And it really, really bothers me. It does. Because these are the same people who claim to tout that there's this. If gay people are wrong, it's not like God's going to let it in. So it's not your place. It's nobody's place to dictate morality.